3. Grass tea. Green tea contains a lot of polyphenols and catechins. It has been linked to decreased levels of cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure. Taking a green tea supplement or drinking matcha, a beverage like green tea but produced from the entire tea leaf, may also be beneficial to heart health. Green tea has been linked to a variety of health advantages. 3 incredibly heart-healthy foods. Rumors spread early 2023 a scientific diet combined with regular exercise is required to cut the extra fat in the body and reduce the risk of heart disease. Heart disease is one of the most feared diseases in the world, owing to the high mortality rate among patients suffering from it. One of the causes of cardiovascular disease is a sedentary lifestyle combined with a high-fat diet. When the body absorbs a large amount of fat, it is unable to discard it all, so the excess fat adheres to the walls of blood vessels, creating an obstruction. As a result, to circulate blood throughout the body, the heart must contract harder and harder. 1. Chocolate. Dark. Eating chocolate has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease in various studies. Furthermore, chocolate can be heavy in sugar and calories, negating many of its health-promoting qualities. Choose high-quality dark chocolate with a cocoa level of at least 70% and consume it in moderation to get the greatest advantages. Dark chocolate contains a lot of antioxidants like flavonoids. It has been linked to a reduced risk of calcified plaque in the arteries and coronary heart disease. Chocolate consumption in moderation may reduce your risk of coronary heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Dark chocolate contains antioxidants such as flavonoids, which can aid improve heart health. Remember that while these studies suggest a relationship, they do not account for other factors that may be at play. 2. Seeds. Chia seeds are yet another heart-healthy food item. Although more research is needed to determine the impact of chia seeds on human heart health, one study in rats discovered that ingesting chia seeds reduced blood triglyceride levels while increasing levels of healthy HDL cholesterol. Chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds are high in heart-healthy elements like fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. Eating seeds has been shown in human and animal studies to improve various risk factors for heart disease, including inflammation, blood pressure, cholesterol, and triglycerides. The addition of milled flaxseed to your diet has many health-promoting properties. There is evidence that consuming flaxseed reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and cancer, and it may also benefit other ailments such as gastrointestinal health and diabetes. Many studies have found that eating these seeds in your diet helps improve various risk factors for heart disease, including inflammation, blood pressure, cholesterol, and triglycerides. Hemp seeds, for example, are abundant in arginine, an amino acid linked to lower blood levels of some inflammatory indicators. Furthermore, flaxseed may aid in the control of blood pressure and cholesterol levels. 3. Grass tea. Green tea contains a lot of polyphenols and catechins. It has been linked to decreased levels of cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure. Taking a green tea supplement or drinking matcha, a beverage like green tea but produced from the entire tea leaf, may also be beneficial to heart health. Green tea has been linked to a variety of health advantages, including greater fat burning and improved insulin sensitivity. It's also high in polyphenols and catechins, which serve as antioxidants to protect cells, reduce inflammation, and improve heart health. A study found that drinking green tea extract for 3 months lowered blood pressure, triglycerides, LDL cholesterol, and total cholesterol when compared to a placebo. After 6 weeks of treatment, one study found that green tea extract boosted leptin and lowered LDL cholesterol in women with overweight and obesity, despite no significant changes in other biochemical indicators associated with weight. Above are 3 good for the heart foods. Good news from afar. I hope to be of some help to your health because I want you to be healthy to watch more of my movies. ***, here are 3 supplements I hope will help viewers. 1. Great-grandmother's green leafy vegetables. Great-grandmother's green leafy vegetables, such as spinach, kale, and collard greens, are well known for their high concentrations of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They're particularly high in vitamin K, which helps protect your arteries and support good blood clotting. They're also high in dietary nitrates, which have been demonstrated to lower blood pressure, reduce arterial stiffness, and increase the function of blood vessel lining cells. Some research has also identified a correlation between eating more leafy green vegetables and a lower risk of heart disease. According to one meta-analysis of 8 research, increasing leafy green vegetable consumption was related to a 15% decreased risk of heart disease. Another study of 30,000 women found that eating a lot of leafy green vegetables was associated with a lower risk of coronary heart disease. Vitamin K and nitrates found in leafy green vegetables can help lower blood pressure and enhance vascular function. According to research, eating more leafy greens is related to a lower risk of heart disease. 2. Avocados. Avocados are high in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, which have been linked to decreased cholesterol levels and a lower risk of heart disease. In one study, 40 patients with overweight or obesity were assigned to one of 3 cholesterol-lowering diets, with one of the test groups consuming 1 avocado per day. The avocado group had reduced LDL cholesterol levels, particularly lower levels of tiny, dense LDL cholesterol, which is thought to increase the risk of heart disease. Several studies have shown that avocado has lipid-lowering and cardioprotective properties. Avocados are also high in potassium, a mineral important for heart health. One avocado has about 1.000 milligrams of potassium, which is around 30% of your daily need. Getting at least 5 grams of potassium per day can drop blood pressure by 8.0 millimeters of mercury on average, which is related to a 19% lower risk of stroke. Avocados contain a lot of monounsaturated fats and potassium. They may aid in the reduction of cholesterol, blood pressure, and the risk of metabolic syndrome. 3. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are high in lycopene, a recurring plant pigment with potent antioxidant qualities. Antioxidants aid in the neutralization of damaging free radicals, thereby avoiding oxidative damage and inflammation, both of which can lead to heart disease. Lycopene deficiency has been related to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Increased tomato product consumption and lycopene supplementation improve blood lipids, blood pressure, and endothelial function. Another research of 50 overweight women discovered that consuming 2 raw tomatoes 4 times per week raised HDL cholesterol levels. Higher HDL cholesterol levels can assist drop excess cholesterol and plaque from the arteries, keeping your heart healthy and protecting you from heart disease and stroke. Tomatoes have high levels of lycopene, which has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease and stroke, as well as an increase in HDL cholesterol. However, eating too many tomatoes uncontrollably can lead to stuttering. I hope the above knowledge will be of some help to you, your friends and family. Wishing you and your family good health with loved ones and friends. Thank you for watching the video. If you find this video useful, please like and share to help more people know. Any questions, please leave a comment below the video. Please click subscribe and press the notification bell to support me. Lolo.